new day has dawned.
Say your name, Jay.
Jay Chandrasekhar, that's me.
Yvette Nicole. He directed the episode. This is Yvette Nicole Brown.
This is Gillian Jacobs.
Oh, why, hello. This is Alex Cuthbertson. I'm one of the writers.
Hi, Matt Fussfeld, one of the others.
Oh, what a smooth voice, Matt. Good morning.
Morning.
Architect of this modern-day miracle, Security Chief Benjamin Franklin Chang, a man who has brought...
Now, who's that?
I don't remember this. We haven't never seen this episode.
We've never seen this.
I'm not actually familiar with the series. What's happening?
Stop it. You wrote this. Tell us. You have to help us. Tell us what you wrote.
What's going on here?
The Greendale Seven has recently been expelled, and they've discovered that Chang has replaced the dean with a doppelganger.
Oh, Craig Kikowski sings coming up. I remember this.
Oh, I loved this.
He's got range, too. He gave us a couple different takes on this.
You have to do something.
Love that man. Are cops allowed to have beards?
I don't believe they are.
I think when they're on strike, that's about
I
it.
don't believe they are.
Unfortunately,
Like Boston Red Sox aren't allowed to have beards, right?
Tough management.
Are they not?
Yeah, well, no, aren't they? Didn't Johnny Damon or Yankees? Because when that Damon fellow went from the Red Sox to the Yankees, he had to shave his Jesus beard.
So this guy would never be on the Yankees.
Correct.
And other reasons.
Correct.
thanks for the hot water.
Wait, Capra!
Give me some more time in a dream. Give me the hope to run out of steam. Somebody said we could be here. We could be roads.
Alex and I actually met in college radio, come to think of it, didn't we?
This feels like college radio.
This does feel like college radio.
We're on WTBU 89.3, 640 AM.
What
Boston
college?
University.
Oh, Boston University.
WZIP 88.1, University of Akron.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Look at these Chang posters.
Go Zips.
My school did not have a radio
Now,
station.
a lot of extras in this episode.
A lot of kid
they're an
extras,
interesting
too.
Can we talk
story.
about how the fact after like 8 hours we would have to replace the children with small
Yeah.
adults?
Small adults.
We'll point them out as it comes up. Every child is replaced by a small adult, some with 5 o'clock shadows.
I feel like you guys were most focused on the small adults. The jokes and the acting be damned. You're like, I can't take that small adult.
This is like an expertly directed episode by Jay. All we could pay attention to is that every child is a small adult. This kid is great.
Yeah,
he was in Super 8.
Yeah.
He's wonderful.
He was the one kid obsessed with fireworks in Super 8, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And here's J.P. Manu as the doppelganger.
He is an amazing doppelganger
Yeah.
for Jim
Look
Rice.
at his movements.
Just like Jim.
Guys, one
Amazing.
time I went to a restaurant in LA and I was a millisecond from yelling, Jim! And then I realized it was, in fact, Moby.
Oh, wow.
Oh, really?
Now he throws himself a birthday.
They formed the Pelton Triangle, those three. Moby, J.P. Manu.
Yeah.
And Jim Rash.
I was-
Allison, I didn't even recognize Allison right there.
Didn't?
What were we going to say, Jay?
I was going to say I was mistaken for M. Night Shyamalan at the Sky Bar once, but it was about that old Moby thing.
Is that the only time that's happened? That's happened a few times.
That's
hasn't
only
it?
happened once, and it was by two very attractive girls, and I, of course, said, yes, I am him.
I'm mistaken for Sherry Shepherd almost every day.
Young lady, are you a fan of his films?
Gross.
Suffice it to say, if Chang were holding your dean captive, it'd be pretty foolish to hold him on campus. It'd be even more foolish to hold him in the central air room in the cafeteria, which we monitor.
Oh no, Jeffrey. Looks like PB&J again. You win the bet.
I love
Jim
the
Rash,
Jeff-
Oscar winner
I
Jim
know.
Rash.
And the Jeff doll is so amazing.
I really like this episode.
Oh, you have seen it?
No, I mean, I like take the script of it and filming it.
Oh, I see.
Armed to the teeth with stun baton.
This episode is a movie.
It's a film.
Yeah, there's a lot
it's
to
a
it.
film.
There's a lot of moving parts with this one.
Yeah.
Look at this jerk.
What an asshole. Leonard doesn't seem too perturbed by that
He doesn't
happening.
care. Well, he watched him shake it, so it's hard to be surprised that it fizzes up.
Sort of making a pooping face. What are our language limitations in here?
There aren't any.
There's none. It's
I'm not planning on using any. I just
Listen,
want to
think
know.
of it as stern, radio guy.
Pretend you actually make it down to the basement door.
Thank you for putting it in terms that I understand.
Boston
This is-
University alum, Howard Stern.
That's right.
Oh, really?
This is our Ocean's 11
Yeah.
homage.
Ken Jeong's dad was so happy about all of the set design with all of the Chang posters and everything.
Oh, really? I bet.
It's like, that's my boy.
Yeah.
Senior Kevin's.
Yet again.
Built on
the home for authentic Mexican cuisine in the heart of Greendale.
Senior Kevin.
Now, do you guys discuss in the writer's room what state we live in?
You know, I always assumed that it was Colorado, but I don't know where I picked that
No,
up.
that's what
Why
it
have
was.
we never worn a winter
I was
coat?
told
Initially, it
Colorado.
was Colorado.
Why is it never snowing?
It's located in Palm Tree, Colorado.
They kind of gave up after the first season in Palm Trees were saying
I've
they
never
just gave
owned a
up.
winter coat on this show.
Colorado's pretty temperate. I lived there for a year.
Yeah.
And, it's not
Plus, with
cold.
all the global warming.
Yeah.
All right, I buy it.
This is the first scene we shot of the week.
This is
right
the
here.
first scene we shot. We shoot out of order. You know, this is just reaching out into the homes of America and letting you see the process. We shoot out of order.
I think the only episode we shot in order maybe was the bottle episode, second season.
Yeah, we did. We shot that one completely in order.
Why?
Because the room had to get progressively more destroyed.
Oh, I
They didn't
see.
want to have to keep going back.
Or Greendale. Or anything.
We shot a bottle episode too, where you
Ooh,
gave
I
birth.
ship it.
Oh, yep.
Oh,
No,
was that?
Was that a true bottle episode?
Well,
it
it was in
set.
one room.
One set.
Did we shoot that in order?
I can't remember. Did we shoot in order?
No. We shot it in direction.
My
Yeah, to make it quicker.
greatest memory of
Break.
that shooting that episode is the horrible smell of the
looked pretty good,
jam
though.
and
Looked pretty
sticky
good.
substances that were supposed
the
to be
cottage
the birth.
cheese. The cottage cheese
shit.
in this. Most horrific part for me was you between my legs.
No, it wasn't.
It was. I felt bad for you. I'm like, I don't want you to have to be in
It
my
wasn't
nethers.
horrible for me.
I'm just
You and
picturing
Allison. You and Allison. My God.
picturing my mom watching this episode being like, now the Oriental man, is he a king of some sort?
Oh my God.
Good Lord in heaven.
I want to apologize to your mother right now.
Alex's mom is 103
My mother's
years
calling.
old.
My mother is calling as we're doing this. Right after you
Oh
said
my
that.
God.
It's a good
Yvette's
time.
mom was on set this whole week,
It's
and we
a good
became
time.
very close.
Very
My-
close.
my
Your mom
mom
is a lovely, lovely woman.
Fell in love with you guys.
She pulled this thing where she was like, "I'm gonna be looking different every day." She would change wigs every day.
My mom
and
believes in variety.
Every day she got me, I would be walking onto set and catch somebody new out of the corner of my eye. I thought, and do a double take, and she's
was
like,
my
"I got
mama.
you." It was great.
There you
Oh,
are, Ben, in the
love
back. Now that facial hair, that's the most comfortable or the very most comfortable you've ever been in your life?
You know what? The facial hair actually is not bad, and I didn't have to go through makeup a lot this day because, unlike the Pulp Fiction episode, they weren't trying to make me a pretty man; they were just trying to make me a man.
You were a pretty man in that
Very
episode.
little.
But you probably you got some lashes going on.
I think I have lashes, but there's like not a lot of blush and all of that other stuff.
I love this.
I love these guys.
Now here's a little trivia for you. The plumbers are named Rod and Barry because on the Paramount lot there's the Roddenberry building where a lot of the writers prefer to poop. We like to leave the writers' room to poop out of respect and embarrassment.
Is the toilet in the writer's room?
There's one that's literally in the writers' room. That
So
has
wait, how
been
far is the
very much
Roddenberry?
up.
How far is the Roddenberry?
It's just like a perfect poop walk away.
And is anybody in there, or is it quiet like a
It's
deserted
quiet.
building?
It's like one of these weird
It's like
executive
4
offices.
stories, and it's great.
Named after Gene Roddenberry?
Jeff Roddenberry.
Yes.
Star Trek. A lot of history on that lot. A lot of history on the
Fun
Paramount
fact,
lot.
when Donald wears this mustache, for some reason, he looks adorable when he smiles. So if there's any scene of him smiling in the Mario Brothers mustache, I say
He's the
pay close
cutest man in the
attention.
world.
He's pretty adorable.
Now you two are actually in a van here. This is not a set. They backed a van.
Yeah, they backed a van onto the stage.
Yeah, but it's in a stage. It's not outside.
Right.
Yeah.
No, it's not. That's true. That's true.
So.
But you can feel the van of it all.
Right. It's a real van.
Alex wrote what became the catchphrase, the theme of this episode, which was "oof baboof."
Oof, baboof.
Oh,
If I'm known for nothing else, let me be known for oof
it still
baboof.
pays a visit to me every now and then.
Can't drive. They're Indians.
Pierce, just do your part.
This is really a well directed and paced episode.
Jay, you're a genius.
Thank you. Thank you.
He
Look at
comes
that.
from features.
Jay's the feature director. Jay, hanging out with you was one of the real delights of this thing. I got to tell you.
Alex and Jay became very close,
We
and I was
sure
very
did.
jealous.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
We
And-
can't
There's
all
our
be
guys.
friends,
I still don't have
guys.
their names. What's going on?
The board members are my favorite.
You guys, we got to get their names.
Oh,
This is
nobody knows their
ridiculous.
names. That's
Oh, you
fine.
know
They're
what?
just such sweet boys.
I'm going to my email
The best
now.
character
I can't
actors
trust
never
IMDb.
give away their first name.
Now here we had 3 of these made, but Donald nailed it on the first time. So we had
We had a really bad cold there too. I think.
He had a terrible cold. He's sick as shit, but he's such a profesh.
And Gillian reminded me of someone. I still haven't figured out who you look like in that makeup when you
Polly
smile.
Perrette from NCIS.
No, but there's something else.
That's really
maybe
obscure.
it's Raggedy Ann. I don't know.
I like where he gets in the second time. He goes, "Okay, now I'm really in."
Yeah, that's that was improv. That was Donald.
Yeah.
I like all the what do you call those in the directing world? Those boxes, those neat boxes that come up.
Picture-in-picture.
Picture-in-picture. I love that.
My dad was one of the first people to buy a picture-in-picture TV in the 80s. Oh. That paid off.
You watch a little news, you watch a little sports.
First, seen in a big way on the movie Grand Prix.
I ran into a girl I know from high school who was an extra in this scene. Just saw her from across the room.
Oh, really?
Hadn't seen her in over 10 years.
Oh, that's nice.
Not knowing this Pierce, I am a mystical swami.
I think
Chevy was funny
in this scene. He really quite nails it.
He enjoys anything like this.
He's like, you look at him and go, "There's Chevy."
Yeah, he accesses it.
Yeah.
The board,
very Fletchy.
The board members are Jeremy Scott Johnson and Brady Novak.
Oh,
thank the Lord.
Funny as hell. This is some plan, huh?
What a foolproof plan.
It's really a good.
My grandma had one of those TVs in the bathroom.
I love that TV.
Solar operated.
I use it when I take a bath.
I wasn't allowed to watch TV as a kid, so I would pretend to take really long baths and watch TV in the bathroom.
Wait, who's that? Who's that? Wait for it.
It's the menu.
Look what we
Now,
did there.
In the writer's room, we would sing along to the Ocean's 11 kind of like, heist music. And we go, JP Manu, JP Manu. JP Manu had a bit part in Ocean's 11. I don't know what the hell it is.
We watched Ocean's 11 like 15 times.
Oceans. This is such an
the
intricate
music
plot.
is great. This is such a great
The best
episode.
shot coming up right here, the hero walk.
Anyway, I'm gonna need your dean for approval. Craig, is that AI?
Man, all these wipes or something else, huh?
Oh my God. Nothing but wipes.
It's just
Oof, I spilled plumber's acid all over you. What do I do? What do I do?
Plumber's acid is, of course, one of the most dangerous substances out there.
Repeat, the pixie has left the toadstool.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, look at me, sneaky
What are you
snoop.
hiding behind? What is that unit that you're behind?
It's, technical stuff.
Ducting?
I'm contaminated with plumber's acid, but it's okay. They're coming back with a lotion.
Wait for this shot here.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Oh, there we go.
That was not a song.
That was a musical
Really is
orgasm.
A very uplifting shot. Oh boy. Look at it.
Look at Jim Ratch's little boxer shorts.
I know.
What a sweet boy.
A plan that looked like it failed and then turned out to work. Too bad your real plan really failed. What's so funny?
You idiot. The plan was for the plan to seem like it was failing.
I love this line.
I like the look in his eyes.
Ocean's 11, baby.
Pierce,
Did Chevy know what Ocean's 11 was?
This time was part of the plan. This time.
Makeup only let us do one
he was
take
just-
with you taking that
He's
beard
just speaking
off.
phonetically. It's just totally. He didn't know.
Ocean's 11.
He's like an opera singer. Look at this set. Look at these fucking sets they build. What is this? $10 million episode?
I like your enthusiasm.
I've never seen the show, and I'm really enjoying it.
Well, we're glad you're having a good time.
Really
Now,
enjoying
that
it.
boy in the background was not in the previous shot. Where did he come from? Kids changing all the time.
The boy in the background is a man, and he was one of these like.
He liked to talk to us a lot.
He was involved.
He was very talkative.
He was an involved extra, which I'm sure everyone prefers.
What you did.
He always does that. Ken Jeong does that to me, Gillian Jacobs, all the time.
It's so funny.
Because he loves me.
It's so funny.
You guys love each other.
And we wear the same shoe size.
I ship it.
Joel McHale's
You
in
and
some
Ken?
shape, huh? My goodness.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Some shape that man's in.
Yeah.
We're all in that shape.
Oh my
right?
God. I'm actually
Yes.
curious to see if we got.
Jeez, Alex.
I'm
Most fit cast on TV.
It is the most.
Well, okay.
The directing staff's pretty fit too, right?
Very curious to see what song he plays here because he played the Axel Foley's
Which is
theme on set. Did we
amazing.
get the rights to
I
that?
don't know. I loved it though.
a 2, a chang, 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 4.
Oh, it's amazing.
Wow.
He
Thank
learned
you.
how to play that?
Thank you to the Herbie Hancock
he-
estate.
I'm sure it's the reason he bought the original guitar.
We all were like, oh, you just pretend to play. He's like, I know how to play guitar.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
this is not my first time around a guitar. Drama. The show can do drama too.
Yeah, we all look so serious.
With the Mario mustache.
It's a miracle. Oh my God.
Yes.
You don't see Chevy in that shot because he had left.
He left. He's like, you don't need me.
Chevy had been gone for 3 hours.
He wrapped himself.
You don't need me.
Now that girl behind there is probably, what, 25?
Yeah.
Okay.
Easily.
Okay.
6 guards, 2 on scooters.
Chang started his solo. Knowing him, that gives us only 9 minutes to get to the records room.
We'll need a distraction.
You heard the lady. Take your tops off.
Chevy.
Chevy.
We're just writing to him, you know? Just writing right to that guy.
Perfect.
This idea for the rave was come up by Megan Gans.
Megan Gans.
Yeah.
Dan Harmon originally wanted to do a sort of Star Trek scooter chase.
What?
Star Trek, Star
Yeah,
Star
they were going to do
Wars.
like a Star Wars style
there was
scooter
no
chase,
money.
which is a cool idea, but no money. And then
Yeah.
Megan brilliantly came up with this,
Which
like,
is
awesome. And look at the art direction on this show.
Yeah, the
It's
art
so
direction is
amazing.
insane.
That was pretty awesome.
They're incredible. And they do this overnight. They get no warning.
No.
I don't know if you heard anything about our show. It's not the best organized. We give them about 45 minutes notice, and they turn the hall into
Everything,
a
like the
rave.
props built this crazy fireworks bomb.
Everybody
Yeah.
works on the show so insanely
Talented.
talented.
That's also our biology room, everybody. They change it around. And this is the cafeteria.
Yep.
Oh, the button's not working. I like that he has to do the whole build-up. That's part of the
He
code.
doesn't want to destroy the musicality of the moment.
Right. Musician first and foremost.
Right? We're done? Done?
Not done. You foiled me for the last time.
When did Chang
Man, just a man. That's a fucking...
that was Spider.
Spider.
That was Spider.
Spider's an
RPA.
He's one of our ADs, and he really didn't want to be on the show. And Jay had to keep telling him over and over, "Don't put your head down." But
He didn't
Spider
want to
really
be
didn't
seen.
want
He
his
didn't want to be
face seen
seen.
on the camera.
So they cast him because he's short.
A little last-minute shuffling on the set.
If your name's Spider, you're gonna be, mistaken
You're
for a
asking
child.
for it.
Yeah, you're a
This
baby.
is awesome, the two of them together.
Out there for a fake Moby.
I like that final slap.
I know.
I do too.
Let me exchange.
I like it too.
I'm not getting paid, am I?
These guys brought their cake with them.
Yeah.
They love treats.
Great Jim Rash moment coming up
Yeah.
here.
Ran the school into the ground and almost blew it up.
Yeah, and on our watch.
What happened to us?
Well, I have a drinking problem.
I love that character so much.
These guys are the
Please
best.
bring
Can we
him back.
please have more of them in season 4?
They're so great.
This is the show.
I'll sit on it.
When I became dean, I made a pledge to swallow this school's failures and spit out degrees because that's what deans
Do.
It was actually written in the script as different sentences. Every word was a different sentence.
It's great to have you back, Craig. It's almost as if you were never unknowingly gone.
Yard margs at Skeepers.
Perfect. I left my credit card there. Thanks, Craig.
Skeepers is apparently a real bar. That was
Yeah.
also on Megan Gantz, a real bar. Scorekeepers.
Yard marks.
And they call
Yard
it
marks. They call it
Skeeper-
Skeepers. That's in Ann Arbor, Michigan. That's Scorekeepers in Ann Arbor.
And it's yard long margaritas,
Yeah,
right?
yard
Yard marks.
At Skeepers. It's so perfect.
Now we're losing T. Roy Barnes, and I'm so sad I wore a wrinkly shirt.
Oh.
Your soul and your shirt are cousins today.
Yeah, I couldn't muster the energy to iron.
Every detail is just
Who's cowboy
this
hat?
fucking guy.
Veeps Dan Bacchanal?
This guy's funny. Daily Show alum.
Yeah.
Guy's good.
This is the
He was
only
really good.
moment that Shirley and Troy have ever had in 3 seasons.
But it's a
I
good
don't
one.
know.
It's real.
a good one. I don't know why they're so broken up to be leaving each other. They've never talked outside of the study group. They've never had a private conversation.
Some relationships are just silent.
Never had a private scene together.
Is that true?
That's true.
Rarely
me and
featured in
Donald-
the same-
frame.
Yeah.
Me and Donald have never worked together on a A or B story on this show in 3 years.
Finally finished that jigsaw puzzle. Will you tell me what kind of boat is at the end of that dock?
Great Troy.
I love that little look she gives.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
Oh, gonna get hot.
This is a lock of my hair.
Creepy.
It is really creepy.
It's horrible. Human
we came
hair
up
is
with
a-
some dirty names for that lock of hair.
I imagine.
that clump of hair.
Yeah.
Would you care to share any of them?
Yvette, you want to say what we called it?
I don't know what we called. Did you call it something? Did I know?
All right, let's go.
I don't think I knew that that's what we were talking about. What was it called? Oh God, it's horrible. Oh, I hated it. I hated it so much.
You got it. Say it.
Oh, it was horrible. Just say it. It's horrible.
No, you have to say it.
I'm not saying it.
That it won't exist on the commentary.
I can't say it now on my Twitter feed for the rest of my life.
It's hard to imagine what's dirty enough to constitute this sort of
me refusing. This
this refusal.
It doesn't take a lot for me to refuse to say something. It's mildly dirty, and I'm like, I can't.
Is the suggestion?
Yeah, because you pretended that you pulled it out.
Now, is it sexual in nature?
It could be sexual.
Suggestions that it's pubic hair?
Could be.
Close. Another version.
Oh,
another
could
word.
be.
Another word with a P.
John Goodman with yet another facial hair combination.
I forgot about that. I literally blocked it out because it was so traumatic for me. Because you kept talking about it and you pulled it out, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, disgusting.
Look at this tag.
I mean, I wasn't for a while, but it's a long.
We had kept. This was the final thing we did, and these extras had been there waiting to dance for like 10 hours.
That's right.
They've been there for 10 hours, and they finally just cut them loose, and they really
get out there and dance. 3 in the morning.
That's how it would be at a real rave.
That's right. Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Woo!